Hi guys, it is me, Ender Kit Kat 3D, and I am here on the Hive, and I am about to go into a squads game. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to whoever just got added to the game. I've got to kick you. I'm so sorry. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're a good player. Please do not be too sad. If you join my teams, we already have a bunch of people lined up to join. So I get requests all day long, and then I have my own friends, the people that I play with all the time. So please don't add people to our team. I hate whenever I have to kick somebody, they get terribly upset. So, yeah. So, all right, we're about to go into squads, and I have my good friend NewYearsHacker. No, they're not a hacker, but they are an incredible player. And then I have my good friend Land, who is also an incredible player and a clutch god extraordinaire. And then I have my friend CentricOhio. So we're about to go in and see if we can win this. All right, let's go. So I'm going to continue to try to do the commentary. I really don't know how long I'll be able to actually do it. Right now, I am maybe 2 or 3 videos in, maybe, sort of, kind of, maybe. Um, it's really hard to keep on talking through these videos and focus. So I don't want to sit here and play terribly if I am sitting here and trying to do commentary. So I hope that I get better at kind of doing both. And then just as a reminder, if you see that weird screen jerk, it is just your character resetting to the center position at the beginning of the game. So no, it's not lag that I know of. Everybody's doing it. So my entire team, we've communicated, and all of us have the exact same issue. So it's not one single player. It is kind of everybody throughout the hive. So don't worry about it if you're having that issue. You should be fine. Just kind of take it easy if you're starting bridges, and check and make sure that you don't have any lag. But other than that, I think you should be fine. I could tell NewYearsHacker was actually lagging just now. They kind of look like they were jumping around a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get emeralds, and then I'll go to the diamond summoner. I wanted to kind of give other players the opportunity to get some of that gold. And then if somebody happened to go to the diamonds, which it looks like Land went to the diamonds, so I'm going to have this ready so we can go ahead and upgrade and get that beautiful gold flowing. All right. Okay, so here we go. Fully upgraded and ready to sit here and win this game. So it looks like green and blue are already taken out, so that's pretty awesome. And I am going to leave this gold here. And I'm going to try to go to yellow if possible. Okay, let's see here. Woo! Oh, I should have done a better job. I could have just bridged. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, that's not good. What? Why? That's just so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Like, why? You just felt the need to sit here and destroy our base and then jump off? Okay. I mean, at least try. Fight. Like, you may not have taken out all of us, but you may have taken 1 or 2 of us out if you at least tried. We didn't have any weapons, and you possibly had a weapon. So, but yeah, don't just give up. Actually try. Okay. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it or not. So it really depends on what's in the video. So sometimes if we have toxic players or random stuff happens, if I get kicked from the game, something like that, I might have to cut the video short. But I'm going to try to put maybe 4 games with each team that I have. and see if I can he was trying to do that same thing, but I was trying to make sure that that didn't happen. So yeah, so I'm going to try to sit here and help my team out, and here we go. Okay, so I think they have that under control. I'm going to say here, oh, there you go. GG. So here is our first game. It looks like we did it. That first game looks pretty great. First one under the belt. 2 kills, 1 death, 1 final kill, 3 treasures destroyed. And there you have it. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next game. I am not queuing right this second, but maybe I'll go ahead and set it up so I can queue the next game after this. So if you don't know, you just type Q, and Q can be lowercase or capital. It really doesn't matter. So you can capitalize it or you can have it lowercase, but the rest needs to be capitalized and you need to have a dash. So let me try that again. Okay, so again, it is /Q, and you type in the game that you want to play, dash which version of that game. So we have a squads team, so I'm going to want that, and I just have it locked and loaded for when we finish this game. I can just go ahead and bring up the menu and then type it in and then go on to the next game. So, all right. So this is the second time on this map. A lot of people don't like this map, but I don't mind any specific map. I don't have a problem with any of them, especially not in squads and trios. I love all the maps in squads and trios, but some people prefer tropical, of course, because I guess it's faster. And then some people prefer hanging gardens if they don't have the option for tropical. And then this is one of the least favorite for some of those players. So I guess it's just a very big map. Sorry, I have this little bit of a allergy issue going on, so I'm so sorry that I keep on coughing and my voice sounds scratchy. But I will get over it soon and everything will be good. So yeah, so I guess people just really don't enjoy this map, but I really do. I think it's a nice looking map. I really enjoy the look of it. Ooh, that guy scared me. Oh my god. I always do that. I do the weirdest things sometimes. I know this was a lot, but this guy has a weapon. Whoa! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god. Ah! I am so bad. It's okay. I'll get it this time. I'm disappointed in myself. I could have handled all of that better, but I did not. Okay. So I like to put my items in a specific order. So I always try to put wool in the first couple of blocks. The third block is always for my sword, so I can go ahead and press that key so I can get to it really quickly. So yeah, so I have my 2 blocks are specific keys, and my sword is a specific key. I really try to use it, but most of the time I'm sitting here using the I guess it's the little scrolly deal on your mouse. I kind of use that, and I keep getting hassled for it because I guess, well, you can't do certain things. I do know that. So you can't do combos very well if you don't sit there and... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That was like so clever. Second person that I saw do that. Okay. So yeah, that's really clever. So where is that? Right here? Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, so you can kind of evade right there. Nice. Okay. So yeah, so you can't do combos as quickly. So I'm not saying that it's impossible. It's just pretty decently difficult. And so yeah, if you learn to press your your number keys, then you will be able to sit here and combo much easier. And those combos can save you against somebody who has pretty decent PvP skills. Even if you're really good at PvP, there is no problem with somebody sitting here and having the same skills as you, and they just happen to get that first hit. So just remember, just because you're good at it doesn't mean that you can't get better. So definitely check out those number keys if you haven't already. I know that some of you are on controller. I'm not really super familiar with the controller. I do plan on trying to get a controller just so I can sit here. I do have a controller, just not a very good one. And I can connect it to my PC, but why? So I do plan on trying an Xbox out just to see how it feels. I've never actually played on any Xbox console whatsoever, so I play on Nintendo. So all of the stuff that I have, like the Switch, we have like the Wii U, we have the Wii. So those types of games, actually, I collect the Nintendo gear. So yeah, so I'm not really sure what Xbox has or how their games are kind of set up. So this is really the first time that I'm kind of in a game that I'm playing with players from a console that I've never been on. So it's really interesting, and I do hope to try that out soon. Um, when I do, I will let you know. I'm sure that there's going to be a way for me to video, but again, I'm not really sure, but I am going to try it. So we'll see how that actually feels. So I can at least sympathize and empathize with you whenever you're actually playing on your controller, because I have a lot of players that are like, of course, Ender's on PC, and that PC reach, because they always claim that you have some kind of reach, but I think there is some kind of advantage. I just don't know what it is, and I'd like to feel the advantage by trying out that Xbox so I can have some kind of sympathy for them whenever they're sitting here and getting upset for FPS or clicks per second. And so I hear a lot of different stuff, how you click. So a lot of people have questions about what technique I use. So I just kind of randomly came up with whatever I'm using, but I guess there are techniques that are called these particular things that I came up with. So one of them is, I guess, butterfly clicking, and that's when I could be wrong, so people could tell me totally the wrong thing, but butterfly clicking is, I think, what I do, and that's basically where you use two fingers on one side of your mouse. So it actually depends on what I'm doing. So I try to do that with block spamming. So if I'm block bridge or block building, I use it for that, and I also use it to fight. So not 100% on. Uh-oh. Not 100% on on the difference or anything like that. Ooh, are you lagging or am I? But yeah, so. But yeah, so if I sit here, and I can sit here and I just basically go back and forth from my on my mouse from my pointer finger to my ring, or pointer finger to my middle finger. So I just sit there and alternate. And I started doing that honestly because I would get so tired trying to fight so many people with just my pointer finger. And so I just got tired and just started trying to get that other finger to help. And it worked really well, so I kept doing it. And then another technique that I use, and it's actually called W tapping. And it's one of those weird things where I just figured it out because I get scared and I press a bunch of buttons all at the same time. So basically, you just sit here and you don't have to do it too fast, but you're basically just like going forward. And so I'm doing this, and you do it kind of rhythmically. I hope to show you, but yeah, so I do that rhythmically, and yeah, it tends to throw people in the air. So it is something that if you are able to do it, I would recommend it because it has saved me many times where I thought I was going to die, and then all of a sudden, um, I had this amazing ability to throw somebody in the air. And I tend to get really crazy whenever I get scared. So, depending on the type of game, I might actually click faster. So a lot of people will ask me what are your clicks per second? I I don't have any device that I sit here and keep an eye on it. Like I just don't. But I can go to a website and check. And so it's always between 7, 13, and 14, I think, were the ones that I've seen um, myself. But yeah, so I guess that's what I do. I'm not. Oh, this guy was extra. Woo, that was very scary. And yeah, so I just depending on what I'm doing, like this, I'm just like sitting here showing you. But yeah, GG. So I think that was our second game. It's hard for me to keep up whenever I'm sitting here chit-chatting. Okay, so yeah, there we go. My team is so great that I have no idea if I'm even doing anything in the game. So I might actually not be doing anything. So I apologize if you guys are sitting here just doing everything and I am not helping. I can't even really tell. Oh, oops, I'm still in caps lock. Okay, so, but yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and try to really pay attention to this game specifically. Oops, it's that weird jump that where it resets. Um, so yeah, so okay, so what I was talking about was how I click. And so I hope that kind of explains. Just I don't know. I have so many players that tell me that they don't use any special techniques. And that's kind of what I always said until somebody said, "Hey, Ender, you W tap." And I'm like, "I don't even know what you're talking about." And they were like, "You press W and also hit them." And I'm like, I mean, I press everything. So I crouch sometimes, I press run, I press jump, I press W. I just whatever works, honestly. If it works, then I'm pressing it. So yeah, so I get really super nervous and I'm just like pressing everything and then just like fighting and hitting a bunch of buttons and I'm just like I get really super scared. So I'm just like and then try not to die. And then yeah, so just now when I was showing you that, I was doing a butterfly, I guess it's the butterfly click. And yeah, so I get really super nervous and then I start panicking. And then when I start panicking, I tend to just hit every single button and scream. So, oh, I don't know if that was lag or I was just being goofy. So I'll have to check next time. But anyway, so yeah, I hope that kind of explains what I do. And maybe it can help. Yeah, so maybe it can help you if you are kind of trying to figure out what technique to use, or if you're sitting here and struggling. I did for so long. So in September, October, and the beginning of November, definitely, it was so hard to sit here and fight some of these really amazing players. But every game that I play, I really try to improve and try to learn something new that's going to help me. And thankfully, along the way, I've met some really amazing players that have taught me some amazing things, and I really try. Like I know a lot of people think that's like there's something wrong with it, trying hard, but I try hard every single time, and I do play around a lot, but I don't play this game to lose, I play to win. So even if you're sitting here and you're like, well, you're just sitting here and goofing around. Well, no, I mean, I'm trying. So right now I'm sitting here and I will probably scream in a second. Oh, yeah, like I just fell off. So, yeah, but I was actually trying. It's not it's not the same as not caring. It's just at the end of the day, I don't mind if we lose, especially if we lose to a team that's really nice. And as far as like, you know, they're good sports. So I love that. And try hard teams that are good sports are the best. So I can play against them all day. And I don't mind losing whatsoever. I like a good fight. I like a great battle. I love to sit here and have those moments when the only, the only thing that really saved you was luck. And so you're sitting there and you're like trying so hard and everybody's doing absolutely amazingly. And then you just have like this moment where a block clutches and you didn't even intend on it, but that's like how you won the game. So those are so amazing. And I mean, I've had some block clutches that I actually died, but they were absolutely amazing. So I could have lost the game in that moment and it would not have mattered to me. It was just so wonderful for me to be able to sit there and experience it. So I feel like a lot of people forget that. So I guess they think, okay, well, you either have to try hard and get upset and get angry about it. Well, I just don't. So I want to win. So don't get me wrong. I love winning. But I'm not going to sit here and base my entire life around whether or not I win. I mean, it's a game. So it's a game. I have fun like playing it. I love playing with my friends. I love winning. I love trying hard. I love learning new skills. So all of this is so great that again, at the end of the day, if I lose a game, if I lose 1,000 games, and in fact, I think maybe at some point I was 50-50. So I may have played 5,000 games and won 2,500 of them. So out of every 2 games, I won one and lost one. So those days were fantastic for me. I had so much fun playing. We worked so hard and we tried so hard. But I feel like this is the same to me. Like I enjoy it just as much as back then. And in fact, I may have enjoyed it more back then because I had to sit here and struggle a little bit to actually win. So all of these, they haven't been extraordinarily easy, but they haven't been too difficult. So a long time ago, I didn't know how to jump bridge. So I was sitting there and doing my bridge like boop, boop, boop. So that's a big difference. Sitting here and doing a bridge like that is, these players, I think I'm going to do one more video and I'm going to actually show you myself sitting here doing the bridges that I used to do, and we would win games all the time. And even against tryhards, even against pros, we would still win the game. I mean, don't give up just because you're not able to sit here and do these types of things. And I will definitely post a video on how to sit here and jump bridge and everything. There are plenty of videos out there. If you haven't already figured it out, then definitely check them out, or whenever I post mine, definitely check it out. It is worth looking at, and it's just one more skill that's going to help you. I have 2 friends that I just met recently, and I'm not kidding. They were so amazing, but neither of them could jump bridge whenever I first met them, but they were winning games left and right. So they were winning games against the caliber of player that I run with. And I was just absolutely blown out of the water whenever I realized they couldn't bridge. So, yeah, I just, so of course, if you're able to sit here and learn that new skill, you are just that much better, That's extraordinary. Ooh, I need to start paying attention. They had diamond swords and I was just sitting there walking into them. So yeah, but it looked like they had probably gotten to a fight already because they were both pretty low. Okay, so, okay, and if I do, I could probably show you right now because it looks like yellow is the last one. So maybe I don't have to do another game. But yes, oh, I can't even do it right. I lost that diamond sword, but don't worry about it. I didn't need it really. So let me see if I can do this. So yeah, and it's really difficult. So I used to have it down so well. let me see. I'm gonna sit here and go from this and show you what I did. So oh no, I didn't do that. So basically I would do this at first, and this, if you can't see, it's like me crouching, and oh yeah, I'll have to do another video. But yeah, so it was me crouching and then doing block by block. And then after that, I started doing it just standing up and walking, and I got faster and faster at that. So, I mean, it's not the best, but you can certainly win doing that. But there is a better technique, and I would suggest you guys practice it. You can always practice it on the Hive, but you can also practice it in a world that you make of your own. So go ahead and create a creative world, and then try to practice in your creative world. Oh, look at my team. They look amazing. Okay, so yeah, so check out those videos about jump bridging, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you how I used to play. No, Scent, can I have it? Okay, it's okay. I want us to win. So I'm gonna let this, oh, hey, thanks. Thank you, Scent. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here and try to show you. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is perfect. This is exactly what I used to do. So yeah, I would do this. And then I would go to the next, and I would just sit here and do a rhythm, and then get to where I needed to go, get whatever I needed, and then jump, go back. And then, so, I mean, it is possible. And look, I mean, we're still alive. So yes, my other team members were sitting here jump bridging, and I might talk to some of my friends and get us to sit here and actually bridge like that the whole time. I am sure Hendy would be down for that, and I can check to see if anybody else bridged like that. So I know he has spam bridged before, because he'll do it in front of me just to sit here and play around. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and try to go to a base and take it out like that, and kind of show you it is possible. So you don't have to be a pro, but definitely if you can learn the skill, get it. There's no reason not to. So yeah, so this is what I would do. And that would happen. So yeah, next time I will pay attention when I am super close to an island. I'm sure that I knew all of that back then, but right now I haven't done this in a long time. So the only time I ever slow down my bridges are if I am lagging a lot, and then I probably won't bridge very much. Then I will ask somebody else to do it for me. So like I'll tell Hendy or Fluffy, you know, like, hey, I'm lagging a lot, please go ahead and bridge for me. You know, like, I'll follow you with a sword. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to green, and as you can see, look. So, I mean, it is possible, and I might actually take this base. So yeah, they're here, and woo. Uh-oh. Okay. Try to disarm that guy. Okay, maybe not. Just, there we go. So as you can see, it is possible. I'm sorry, I got really quiet because I was sitting there trying to focus. But yeah, it is possible, definitely. So there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're just, you know, you haven't acquired that other skill yet, just do your best. You can do it. I have no doubt, because I know that's how I did it for so long. And then, of course, I was kind of teased. So I was made fun of a lot, but I didn't really mind because I knew I was still learning. And the people who are doing the teasing, I'm pretty sure that they're eating their words right now, because these are the same people who I tear up now. So anyway, I don't really like, I don't enjoy it. Like, I don't want to get revenge on them or anything. I just feel like you should be nicer, because some of my best team members are team members who started out not very good, and now they're the best. I mean, when I see them on a team that is playing against me, I sit there, I cover hard, and I fight hard, because I know that they are just absolutely amazing players. So, be mindful of that. The player that you're teasing today is going to be the one that's going to tear you up tomorrow. So, they could be your teammate or they could be your rival. So you just choose. I prefer them to be my teammate, and even if they're not on my team for that, so you'll see these guys play against me all the time. We have great games and we are not toxic to each other. So um, it is just as fun when you're not sitting there and treating people like trash. So make sure that you remember that. Treat people with respect, especially your players, because they're not going to be bad forever. That's what I got to say. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I think that we've had several games in a row. And hey, this is another person that I randomly met. He actually found me in the lobby when I was just by myself. And I said, "Can anybody join me?" And he did. So yeah, I'll play with him at some point too. But all right, so that's going to be the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that I probably rambled a lot, but I really don't know what to say during the video, so I just kind of go off and just say whatever. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. And until the next time, I'll see you in the game. Bye!